Yo, tapping in real quick for this UFC fight night in Denver. Rose Namajunas versus Tracy Cortez. In this video right here, we just gonna chop it up real quick about this new matchup we have on our hands. Jasmine versus Fatima. Now Fatima, she's 6-0 and was set to make her Dana White Contender Series showing at 115 pounds. But since this fight with Jasmine and Viv has since fell through, Fatima has decided to step up on short notice, move up a weight class, and make her UFC debut at 125 pounds against the number 15 ranked young lady in that division who was preparing to fight the number 10 ranked young lady in that division. You understand what I'm saying to you? And as of right now, Fatima has opened up a -130 favorite on the money line to Jasmine's +110 underdog on the money line. And I don't necessarily understand why. I mean, I know Fatima's 6-0. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I know she has a grapple-heavy background. Outside of MMA, she's constantly competing in grappling competitions. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I know that the grappling and the wrestling has kind of been a problem for Jasmine in previous matchups. You understand what I'm saying to you? But with that being said, man, I think it's a large ask. You understand what I'm saying to you? To go from fighting on Dana White Contender Series at 115 pounds against another up-and-comer to now fighting and making your UFC debut up a weight class on short notice at 125 pounds against the ranked number 15 individual in that division who was preparing for a fight against the ranked number 10 individual in that division. I mean, if Fatima Kline is able to show up on July 13th on less than 2 weeks' notice and, you know, go into that octagon, up a weight class against the ranked number 15 young lady in that division who was preparing to fight the ranked number 10 young lady in that division, and she's able to just implement her game and secure the victory in any way, shape, form, or fashion over Jasmine, that would be fucking amazing. That would be one absolutely fucking amazing UFC debut. Do you understand what I'm saying to you for women's MMA? At 6-0 to go from getting ready to compete on Dana White Contender Series against another up-and-comer who essentially nobody knows, you understand what I'm saying to you, to now fighting inside the UFC octagon, up a weight class on short notice against the ranked number 15 individual in that division. If you can secure that victory, man, that's one hell of a UFC debut for that young woman. You understand what I'm saying to you? I just personally feel like Jasmine's going to be too much for her, man. I don't know that she's going to be able to rinse and repeat the way that she has previous matchups against Jasmine. Jasmine's not a little, she's not a little woman. You understand? She's not a little flyweight. You understand what I'm saying to you? And old girl's coming up from strawweight. Now listen, maybe that all works in her favor. Maybe not having to cut no weight and getting them rounds in with Aaron Blanchfield and all the other motherfuckers that are giving you the good looks. And you add on top of that, you understand what I'm saying to you, that it's just, you know, it's short notice. So, you know, you're throwing a wrench in there for Jasmine because the whole approach to this fight has to be completely different than the approach to Viv, because Viv wasn't going to be as grapple heavy as this young woman in Kline is going to be. Like, maybe all of this shit just kind of works in Fatima Kline's favor, and maybe she is able to come in here and rinse and repeat and implement her game and secure the victory against Jasmine, ranked number 15, up a weight class on short notice on July 13th, man, and just blow everybody's fucking mind. You know what I mean? But as of right now, the resume of Jasmine and that of the opponents that she has faced, the opposition that she has been up against, you understand what I'm saying to you? That of the Tracy Cortezes and the Natalia Silvas and opposition such as that is just far greater than any opposition Fatima Kline has been able to implement her game plan on in her 6-0 run. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I urge everybody to leave this fight alone. Stay the fuck away from it. unless you're as confident in Jasmine as I am to go ahead and get this one done. She's ranked number 15 in that division for a reason. She was set to fight an individual in Viv who's ranked number 10 in that division for a reason. You understand what I'm saying to you? And it just is a very big ask, in my personal opinion, of Fatima Kline to come in here on short notice, just about 10 days short notice, up a whole weight class against a ranked number 15 individual that was preparing for a ranked number 10 individual that was preparing to take that number 10 spot. Like, you're making your UFC debut. You're not even in this fucking weight class. For me to allow you to come in here and just ragdoll me around and implement your game on me and secure a victory over me and move to 7-0 over me in my division where you don't even belong, I don't think that all of that's is sitting well with Jasmine, and I think Jasmine's gonna do enough to keep this young woman at bay, stuff enough of the incoming takedowns, and do enough on the feet over the course of 15 minutes to secure this decision. But it is women's MMA. There are question marks on this fight, so I do highly suggest avoiding it as far as betting or parlaying, unless you just, it's outside of your main bets and parlays and you're tossing a haymaker in. Because I do have questions, man. I do feel like Jasmine gets this one done, but it's just about how good is Fatima's wrestling and grappling. Because if it is anywhere near the level of Aaron Blanchfield, Jasmine could have some fucking problems on her hands, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it, man. That's it. Not a whole lot. You know what I mean? Just wanted to chop it up real quick, cause this card been going crazy with the cancellations and the rebookings, and I thought we was kind of locked in with those 11 fights, but obviously we weren't. And yeah, so here we go. Should be a good one, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in.